Alright, vinyl community, time for a collection update and doing some comparisons of original pressings and reissues. In the background, we're listening to Tactics. This is a US thrash metal band that never made a full album. It has Steve Gaines in the band. He used to be the singer in Abattoir and Bloodlust, and he is the main man in Anger as Art now. So, love this little box set. This is the demo from 1993. So, my first pickup, German heavy metal, not an institution because they are a newer band from the early 2000s. This is Metal Inquisitor and their debut album, The Apparition. I finally found an original press for a good price. Out on Iron Glory Records, released in 2002. Of course, got the lyrics. And credits. Now, Metal Inquisitor on their early albums, they are a good mix between the more rockin' side of the new wave of British heavy metal and the epic Iron Maiden stuff, and it has Metallica riffing, early Metallica riffing in it. So very cool band. Zombie Driver is a great song. Days of Avalon is a little bit influenced by Maiden. Take Revenge, The Duke, Get Down. Great album. If you haven't heard Metal Inquisitor and you like your heavy metal pure, you check them out. Surprisingly, this came out on black wax. Nice center labels. I usually don't like newer bands, but Metal Inquisitor are really good. Especially the early stuff. Okay, the next one. I found a copy. I didn't plan to get it, but I got an offer. I have the CD version and I was okay with the CD version, but I got that one offered for a fracture of what it's going for. Furion's debut of Darkness. This is back when the band was pure death metal band. This is an original on Death Records. Look at the condition. And it has everything, including the lyric sheet. I couldn't leave that one out. Not for that price. I really enjoyed the album. Like I said, I have the CD version and I was okay with that, but for that price in that condition, the record is cleaned, yes, but it has not a single mark on it. I don't know if this has ever been played. So I was stoked to get that. Another one added to the 1991 death metal original collection. This next one I was looking for quite some time, and this is where I begin comparing. So I really wanted an original pressing of Armored Saint's first EP. But here in Germany, those are quite expensive, especially for a 3-track single or mini album, whatever you want to call it. But it has False Alarm and Lesson Well Learned, two of the very best tracks the band has ever written. Has the lyrics coming with it, excellent condition, and it has the Enigma flyer. I think Metal Blade and Enigma worked together for some time. I think Enigma did the distribution for the Metal Blade stuff. So now you've seen what's coming with that. It has the yellow Metal Blade center label, 3 songs on it, 1 song on one side and the other 2 on the second side. Now for some years I still have it in the collection, but this is going in the for sale pile now. Now the cover artwork, this is a little bit on the, this is the reissue. This is a little bit brighter than the red on the other cover, and it's a little bit blown up, so the image on here is a little bit bigger. Original back cover photo. Now the original back cover photo is already a little bit blurry. That is even worse. This one has nothing on that side. Some photos coming with the lyrics, and the biggest difference is this one has 5 songs. So it's got the 3 songs from the original EP and some a song called Stricken by Fate and On the Way. They have never been released before. These are demos, and as you can see, side B is etched. So this is the reissue. It's got all 5 songs on one side, and it has the Armored Knight on side B. I'm stoked to have the original now. This one is in the for sale pile now. Another one I really wanted as an original combat pressing is from a US thrash band that released, I think, 2 albums in the late 80s, early 90s. And this is Forced Entry and Uncertain Future. This is thrash metal, a little bit more on the harsher side. Like I said, the old combat pressing comes with the lyrics, photo and thanks list, and it has the old camouflage center labels. So yeah, this one I traded with a friend. Now, For the last couple of years I had that. This is a Floga reissue from 2016. This is the original, much brighter than that one. And you can see that guy here crystal clear. And on the reissue, it's a little bit wishy-washy. The original LP has 8 songs, pretty short one. The reissue has 4 bonus tracks from an EP from 1995. So I don't need those. Oh, there you go. Original, reissue. Do you get it now why I like my original LPs completely reworked inlay with a cover for the 95 EP? And this one, the worst thing about that is baby blue. I wanted the album when the reissue came out. I had it on a copied tape for years and years, but yeah, that was the version that was available when I wanted it. This is in the for sale pile as well now. And yes, I'm going to resleeve these little gems. Now those next 2 records I had on my want list, but usually to get these 2 LPs I would have to spend around almost 300 euros. I got them offered for a little bit more than half of it, so I paid quite a bit for those 2, but they were on my want list. At one point I was thinking I don't need them because I like the reissues, but thinking about it again, I want the originals. There we go. Old Century Media pressing of Into the Grave. Grave's debut album. Every death metal fan knows that one. Probably the heaviest and darkest of the Swedish Big Four. So yes, I have that in the collection now. It even has the old t-shirt order form in it from Century Media. I know the cover artwork is a strange decision to put the logo on here above the cover and then do that in a normal font. Strange choice, but I always liked it as it looked. The reissue looks good, but it's not the original. So yeah, after the price came down a little bit, I didn't hesitate anymore. So yeah, Into the Grave. I don't need to talk about that album. Now, what's in the for sale pile from now on is that one. This is a reissue from, I think it came out in 2016 16, something like that. It has like what do you call that, uncoated stock, something like that. So it's not shiny at all, it has a matte finish. This looks, it looks fantastic like that. But I prefer that. And yeah, condition. The back cover looks really different. The reissue came out on Century Media as well, so it is legit stuff. This has the lyrics. The original doesn't have the lyrics, just titles and the credits. So maybe I should keep the reissues. No. Not because of a lyric sheet that wasn't there in the beginning. And the reissue came with a poster. So it's in the for sale pile now. I don't know, I think they are... You can still get them, but they are getting up in price a little bit. And the next thing is, this came on a fucking 180 gram vinyl, and I prefer my 80 gram vinyl. No, just kidding. 120 or 140, whatever these old pressings are. This looks like new, so if somebody is interested, just ask. And if you say A, you also have to say B. You will never see heaven. Original Century Media. Fantastic album. I just love that album. This one has the lyrics. Band photos on the inner sleeve. Center labels. And this is quite funny. You almost can't tell the space between the songs because the breaks are not. This album, you have to listen to it one way through, in my opinion. It's not a long one, so. Yeah. Now, this one can go now. This is another one with a matte finish. And now, original, which looks fantastic, and the reissue that looks like that. I always, when I only had the reissue, I always thought it was a little bit dark, but I was okay with that. Now, this is how it's supposed to look. This one has a poster as well. The dark version of the cover. And totally different inner sleeve. So yeah, if you're interested in getting either the Armored Saint or the Forced Entry or one of the two Grave albums, just leave a comment and we'll find a way. Alright, that's it. 3 fucking gems from the early death metal as original presses. There you go. I think I'm almost done with my original wish list. So, thank you for watching again and see you soon.